Imagine being in Jerusalem, a city filled with sacred places and bustling streets, when suddenly something terrifying happens, shaking the very core of the holy city. This event has caused a lot of uncertainty among the religious people who live there. The peaceful atmosphere of Jerusalem has been shattered, and many believers are now seeking safety from this looming threat. But what exactly caused such fear, and how will it affect the lives of those who call this city home? Today, we're diving deep into this alarming incident in Jerusalem that has led Christians to evacuate. Let's find out more about what's happening and how it's impacting the people of this city. Here we begin. Israel has had a tough journey since it started, with a lot of conflicts and tension. Whether it's the busy streets of Tel Aviv or the historic sites of Jerusalem, the country is always on edge. The recent clashes with Hamas are just part of a long history of defending against different threats. The Iron Dome, a defense system that stops missiles, shows Israel's strength in tough times. Imagine living in Eilat, a small city in southern Israel, and hearing sirens warning of danger. It's scary, but the Iron Dome protects them. Israel faces threats from beyond its borders too. Groups like the Houthi movement in Lebanon often attack with missiles and drones, making Israelis always watchful. Even with all the fear and confusion, there's hope. People worldwide, including Christians, are praying for and supporting Israel. They stand with the nation, hoping for peace to return soon. In Jerusalem, archaeological digs keep revealing secrets from the past. Every find helps uncover the city's rich history, reminding everyone of Israel's strong legacy. The importance of Jerusalem's Pool of Siloam. The Pool of Siloam is a crucial part of Jerusalem's history. It's located in the lower city, a significant spot during the Second Temple period. People had to climb a steep slope to reach the Temple Mount from here. According to stories in the Jerusalem Talmud, the Pool of Siloam was more than just a water source. It marked the start of pilgrimages to Jerusalem. Pilgrims celebrated with sweets as they began their journey to the Temple Mount, showing how important this site was to them. During Hezekiah's reign, the Pool of Siloam underwent a significant transformation. Hezekiah wanted to protect the city's water supply from possible threats, so he decided to build the Siloam Tunnel. This impressive engineering project replaced an older Canaanite tunnel. To defend against an attack by the Assyrian king Sennacherib, Hezekiah sealed the original outlet of the Gihon spring and redirected the water through this new tunnel. This showed Jerusalem's strength and ingenuity in difficult times. In ancient times, the Pool of Siloam was known as the Lower Pool, mentioned in the book of Isaiah. There was also an older upper pool connected to an ancient Canaanite tunnel. During the Second Temple era, the pool underwent significant renovations. Likely during Alexander the Great's reign, it became an important site during Jesus' time. In the Gospel of John, there's a story where Jesus heals a blind man at the pool, showing its spiritual significance. Unfortunately, the Pool of Siloam met a sad fate during the First Jewish-Roman War in 70 CE. The Romans destroyed it, changing its destiny. Over time, sediment covered the site, burying its history. Accounts from ancient times mention Emperor Hadrian, who built a shrine dedicated to four nymphs around 135 CE. Despite its destruction, the Pool of Siloam remains significant in Jerusalem's history, with its stories echoing through the centuries. Historians discuss whether the shrine built by Emperor Hadrian was at the same spot as the Pool of Siloam. Nevertheless, it paved the way for future constructions during the Byzantine era. Empress Alia Eudoxia oversaw a notable architectural project near Hezekiah's tunnel, creating a reservoir. Although different from the ancient Siloam pool, its significance remained a mystery until recent archaeological discoveries revealed its secrets. In the ancient city of Jerusalem, established by King David over 2,000 years ago, lies the remarkable Siloam Pool. This historical reservoir has intrigued people for centuries, surrounded by curiosity and speculation. Archaeologists tirelessly explore its depths, eager to uncover its hidden stories. Dating back to around the 7th century BCE, the Siloam Pool showcases Jerusalem's advanced hydraulic system fed by the essential Gihon spring. It wasn't just a water source, it was a bustling hub of activity where locals gathered, traded, and perhaps participated in religious rituals. As centuries passed, the Siloam Pool witnessed Jerusalem's tumultuous history from the reigns of David and Solomon to Roman occupation and beyond. Excavations around the pool reveal artifacts and remnants of daily life, offering glimpses into the past. The temple, built by Princess Eudoxia, adorned with intricate carvings, overlooked the pool. Nearby, the Siloam Pool attracted pilgrims seeking healing and renewal in its tranquil waters. Discovery of the Siloam Pool staircase in June 2004. Workers tending to the city's water system made a remarkable discovery: an ancient staircase leading to the Siloam Pool. As they uncovered more of the pool's history, they gained insight into the daily lives of those who once gathered there. Archaeologists found not just a pool, but a window to the past, a bustling lake teeming with life during Jesus' time. The pool's square shape hinted at its ancient origins, while its angled ends provided a stunning view of the surrounding area. Amidst the ruins, offerings and artifacts revealed the site's deep spiritual significance as more than just a gathering place. It was a sacred sanctuary where the divine intersected with humanity. With each discovery, the puzzle of the past began to come together, uncovering connections between history, faith, and daily life in ancient Jerusalem. The flowing waters of the Siloam Pool carried stories of a bygone era, waiting to be explored by those daring enough to delve into its depths. In 29 AD, a remarkable event unfolded in Jerusalem. Jesus, renowned for his wisdom and healing abilities, engaged in a profound discussion with the Pharisees, the religious scholars of the time. During their conversation, a man blind from birth unexpectedly encountered Jesus. The crowd watched in amazement as Jesus applied clay to the blind man's eyes, marking the beginning of an incredible transformation. Jesus then instructed the man to wash in the nearby pool of Siloam. As the blind man followed Jesus' instructions and immersed himself in the waters, tension filled the air. Suddenly, before everyone's eyes, the blind man regained his sight instantly. News of the miraculous healing spread quickly, sparking emotional debates among religious leaders and scholars. The Sabbath law was at the center of the discussion, which required strict rest on the seventh day of the week. Some argued that Jesus had broken this law by performing a healing on the Sabbath. While they acknowledged the compassion behind Jesus' actions, they believed it should have waited for a non-sacred day. Charges flew, with some accusing Jesus of disregarding established religious customs. The healing of the blind man led to deeper reflections on tradition, compassion, and the power of faith to challenge norms. Some emphasized Jesus' kindness and love in his actions, believing that healing on the Sabbath showed the day's true meaning. To them, the Sabbath was about making things better, healing, and setting people free. This sparked intense discussions among scholars who revisited old writings to understand the context of the time and reconsider Sabbath rules. The healing at the Pool of Siloam sparked a debate about compassion and respecting people. It symbolized the clash between sticking to old ways and embracing change, between strict rule adherence and kindness. This challenged people's perceptions of normalcy and prompted them to rethink religious rules, especially in the face of suffering. It raised tough questions about faith, religious rules, and kindness with no easy answers. Uncovering the Pool of Siloam felt like stepping into a time machine, transporting archaeologists to a distant past. It sparked speculation and wonder, with people wondering if it provided evidence of biblical events. For Christians, it was a piece of their faith's puzzle, strengthening their trust in the Bible's miraculous stories. However, skeptics urged caution, questioning the connection between the pool and biblical events, reminding us that its existence doesn't prove every aspect of the story. The Pool of Siloam has become a focal point of discussion, with diverse interpretations regarding its significance. Believers see it as evidence of Jesus' divine power, while atheists offer natural explanations. Historians and archaeologists provide insights into its construction, role in ancient Jerusalem's water supply, and significance in rituals and religious practices. The Pool of Siloam's enduring appeal. For centuries, the Pool of Siloam has been a destination for travelers seeking spiritual enlightenment or healing. Many claim to have experienced miraculous recoveries or profound spiritual awakenings after visiting. Despite the passage of time, the pool continues to captivate and inspire, sitting at the intersection of faith, history, and human experience. Another significant site in Jerusalem's pool landscape is the Pool of Bethesda, often confused with the Pool of Siloam. While both hold religious and historical importance, the Pool of Bethesda is distinguished by its detailed stories and fewer mysteries. Located near the Sheep Gate, it's mentioned in the New Testament, particularly in the Gospel of John. According to legend, an angel occasionally stirred its waters, believed to bring healing to the first person who entered afterward. The Pool of Bethesda was renowned for its healing associations and as a social hub. Its 5 covered walkways provided shade and a bustling atmosphere where people gathered in hopes of finding relief. Beyond its healing reputation, it was a place for friends and families to meet, exchange news, and offer support. The architecture itself, with its covered walkways, added to the pool's allure, reflecting the brilliance of its time. The Pool of Bethesda in Jerusalem wasn't just an ordinary pool. It was believed to have special healing powers. People gathered around, hoping for miraculous cures from various ailments. Among them lay a man who hadn't walked for nearly 4 decades. Imagine 38 years of relying on others, watching life pass by without moving. When Jesus arrived and spoke words of healing, it must have felt like a dream for the man. His disbelief turned into sheer joy as strength flooded back into his limbs. News of this miracle spread rapidly, drawing more people to the Pool of Bethesda with hopes of healing. Jerusalem holds numerous mysteries waiting to be uncovered. Israeli scholars discovered an impressive palace dating back to the biblical era of the Jewish kingdom. It's a treasure trove of ancient wonders located south of the Old City. Imagine walking through ruins and seeing intricately carved stone buildings rising from the ground. Among the treasures found were beautifully decorated stone capitals and detailed window frames, well preserved for centuries. The mystery of why these valuable objects were buried in such a secretive manner puzzles everyone. Believed to date back to the 8th or 7th century BC, the palace is hailed as a stunning revelation from the time of the First Temple. Visitors marvel at the column capitals, considered some of the most beautiful examples of royal architecture. The intriguing discoveries of Professor Yaakov Billig. Professor Yaakov Billig, leader of the excavation team, has been thrilled by a fascinating find. 2 ancient capitals neatly stacked in a mysterious burial. He's been deeply pondering over the possible reasons behind such an act, adding to the mysteries awaiting uncovering. The excavation site also revealed the remains of a grand palace, likely destroyed during the Babylonian conquest in 586 BC. Judging by its strategic location and majesty, the palace's occupants were probably Judean kings or a well-known noble family. With their striking decorations, the carvings on the capitals offer a window into the past. Skilled artisans meticulously created intricate designs that tell stories of ancient times. These patterns, seen in modern-day currency, capture the essence of life in ancient kingdoms. It's like carrying a piece of history in your pocket, unaware of its rich legacy. However, doubts about the City of David's authenticity provoke interest and debate among experts. It's as if they're detectives solving clues from the past, piecing together the puzzle of ancient civilizations. Recent discoveries in Jerusalem have ignited imaginations, painting vivid pictures of biblical times. But amidst the excitement, it's essential to remember that history isn't always straightforward. Like a mystery novel, there are twists and turns, and interpretations can vary widely. In 2007, researchers made a captivating discovery near a corner. 2 ancient pottery seals blackened by fire dating back to the time of Solomon's temple's destruction. Etched onto each seal were Hebrew names Yukal ben Sheliah and Allahu ben Pasor. But what's the link between these seals and David's palace during King Zedekiah's reign? Legend suggests that during Prophet Jeremiah's ominous prophecy of the city's demise, King Zedekiah dispatched 4 ministers to silence him by casting him into a pit. Strangely, 2 minister names correspond to those found on the preserved seals, Yochel ben Shalomi and Gedaliah ben Pasor. Nearby, a remarkable discovery awaited, a pediment gable now exhibited in the Israel Museum dating back to David's time. Across from this corner stands a replica of David's palace featured on the Israeli 5-shekel coin. The luxurious remnants of David's palace. At the base of what is believed to be David's palace, remnants of ancient homes including 2 well-preserved columns lie. The remains of a lavish 2-story house suggest opulence. Its owner likely enjoyed proximity to the king's home and boasted luxuries like a private toilet with a separate entrance. Remarkably, analysis of the 600-year-old bacteria found in this toilet revealed the diet of its last occupant, a lover of green salads and uncooked meat. Venturing westward from the city's entrance, the Gabati parking lot excavation reveals layers of history spanning 11 distinct civilizations. In 2008, the dig uncovered the basement of a huge Roman villa, possibly once belonging to the Assyrian queen Helen, who embraced Judaism during the Second Temple period. In Jerusalem, people found valuable things like a beautiful earring and many gold coins hidden in a wall. These treasures give us a peek into the city's long history, which has been full of ups and downs. Even when there were problems, like uprisings, people found reminders of their faith while digging up old things. The people of Israel believe that God is always with them and look forward to a special day when they will be saved. In stories from long ago, Jesus did something amazing. He helped a blind man to see again. Jesus used mud and told the man to wash in a special pool called the Pool of Siloam. This pool was really important for people who traveled to Jerusalem for religious reasons. It wasn't just any pool. It was used for cleaning rituals and also had drinking water. People often stayed near the pool, and Jesus might have even visited it himself. Now, the Israel Antiquities Authority and the Greek Orthodox Church, who own the site, are talking about digging up more of the area. Exciting archaeological discoveries. Archaeologists believe that the ancient Pool of Siloam might be hiding beneath a beautiful garden with lots of trees. They're excited about this because they want to explore it more deeply. They're eager to find and remove old pipes that connect the square and the aqueduct to the pool steps. Ronnie Reich, an archaeologist from the University of Haia, describes the ancient city in such vivid detail that listeners can almost imagine themselves there, experiencing the grandeur of the Pool of Siloam. The discovery of the Pool of Siloam is incredibly important for Christians. It brings comfort to those who strongly believe in Christian teachings. In Christianity, water is thought to cleanse and symbolize new beginnings. This makes the Pool of Siloam very special because it's connected to baptism, a major ceremony in the Christian faith. This connection between the Bible's stories and believers' experiences today is powerful. It shows how faith can bring salvation and transform people, just like the act of baptism symbolizes washing away sins and starting anew. For Christians, the Pool of Siloam isn't just an archaeological discovery. It holds a special place in their hearts and faith. It's not just a historical site. It's considered sacred, deeply woven into biblical stories, and cherished as a site of spiritual significance. Christians view the waters of this pool not only as having physical healing powers, but also as carrying historical and spiritual truths. The Pool of Siloam is an essential element of Christian religious practice, offering believers strength and guidance on their spiritual journeys. It connects believers to the foundational stories of their faith, providing comfort and reassurance, especially in times of doubt or uncertainty. While atheists may prioritize tangible evidence over faith, believers and non-believers recognize the profound impact that faith has on individuals and on unraveling the world's mysteries. The Siloam Pool in Jerusalem holds a treasure trove of secrets and inspiration, like a mysterious chest waiting to be opened. Exploring its depths is not merely a journey into history. It's an adventure that unravels the intertwined threads of spirituality in the past. Each ripple in the water, every ancient stone, and every corner of this pool whispers stories of old, inviting us to delve deeper into the essence of faith and ancient tales. As we navigate through the Siloam pool, we're transported through time, experiencing the rich symbolism and wisdom embedded within its waters. It prompts us to reflect on how faith and the narratives of ancient times influence our beliefs and understanding of the world. Like a bridge spanning across the ages, the Siloam pool connects the past to the present, reminding us of the profound relationship between history and our present lives. The Siloam pool is more than just a relic of bygone eras. It serves as a guiding light through the mysteries of time. It encourages us to contemplate the extraordinary connection between ancient stories and the realities of our modern existence, inviting us to embark on a journey of discovery and contemplation. So what do you think of the panic of Christians and their urge to leave Jerusalem? Comment below and subscribe for more such videos.